Do you ever feel like you are having a tough time motivating your team in network marketing to do anything at all? Do you feel like you're the only one that's taking this business seriously? So in this episode, that's what it is all about. Welcome to today's episode. My name is Tanya Aliza, and I help entrepreneurs and network marketers create success faster, while most importantly, designing a lifestyle that you love. So if you're new here, consider subscribing because I put out a brand new training video and resource for your business for free each and every week. Now, today's episode was inspired by a fan, follower, and subscriber of mine. Her name is Zyanda, and I have a free Facebook mastermind group called the B Lab, which stands for Build Like a Boss. Unique, right? So if you want more information on joining the B Lab, it'll be right below this video in the resource area. But she posted a really good question. She says, Tanya, I struggle to keep my team motivated, or rather committed. There's a minimum target in my team that we have to achieve on a monthly basis. And though I have a big team, I currently have only a few who are reaching the minimum target. Right? Can we relate? How can I get everyone to embrace good business principles and achieve the minimum monthly target? I normally give them incentives that are up for grabs every single month, but I feel like this is not really pushing or inspiring them. So I can totally relate and feel you, Zyanda. I don't think that you're the only one that's having this problem. So in this video, I want to give you some strategy so that you can motivate your team. And I'll give you a strategy that works recently very well in our team. It's something that I've discovered through a lot of trial and error. So there's two really big things that you can do. And we have to remember that in network marketing, we're not employing people. They're their own boss. So really, like, they can do whatever they want, whether it's a lot or not a lot. And so what I like to do, number one, when somebody gets started with me in my network marketing team, I like to ask them, hey, what are your goals, right? And we all know, we're probably already all doing this, but this is really important. And then I'll ask them, I'll say, okay, how serious are you about accomplishing what you just told me that you wanted to accomplish? And then they're going to tell you that they're really serious, or, you know, something along those lines. Then I'm going to ask them, I'm going to say, look, there are going to become times that where you become unmotivated. There's going to be times that are challenging. There's going to be times where you might want to quit or give up. How do you want me to help you get through those tough times? Do you want me to motivate you? Do you want me to leave you alone? How do you want me to work with you through those tough times? That way, by asking that question with them, they're going to give you permission to be a little tough with them. Share with them some tough love is what I like to call it. So are you running team contests or incentives to keep your team motivated and in production mode? Now, if you are, great. That's awesome. How are they working for you? I'm going to give you a strategy that's been working really well for us, and something that we've tweaked along the way of running our team incentives and contests that I think was a good tweak and helps quite a bit. So if you're not running contests or incentives, you might want to consider doing something that we do. And I have something that I run in my team called the Recruit One contest and incentive. And I'm going to actually leave a resource in today's episode for you that gives you an outline of exactly how I run this Recruit One team incentive contest. If you want to follow the outline and then implement that in your team, you can actually pick up this outline for free over on my blog at tanyaaliza.com/66 download. The number 66 download. We'll leave a link for that directly in the resource section below or above this video, wherever you're watching it. If you're on my YouTube channel, it'll be in the description box below. If you're on my Facebook, it'll probably be above, maybe below this video. It depends what Facebook does. But this will outline exactly how to run this Recruit One contest that works really, really well. So you have to remember, in your network marketing business, you've got to follow the rule of life always, the Pareto principle, which is the 80-20 rule. So what that means is, in network marketing, 80% of your income is going to come from 20% of your team, right? The other 80%, they're going to do a very little bit. But here's the thing. The goal of network marketing, and I could be quoting this from Eric Warr, I think he was the original person that I heard it from. He says, your goal in network marketing is to get a lot of people to do a little bit over a long, consistent period of time. Now, I loved that, and now I always think of that, and this is where the Recruit One contest actually came from. So what I do is I put an incentive program together that feeds the masses in my team. Do you ever notice in like network marketing, they always put on like big player contests where like the little guys, if they're not in the business to do like, you know, the big things, or maybe they don't have the tools yet to do the big things, if they see a contest where it's like top recruiter or you recruit 35 people or whatever, they might get intimidated and they might not even try for that contest because they don't even think it's going to be for them or that they could do it. They have this internal self-talk that brings them, that doesn't even allow them to play in this contest. So what you want to do is you want to put a contest together where it's like you have 3 different qualification levels. Now, if you go pick up that resource that we're giving away in this episode, it actually outlined my 3 levels that I do in my business that works really well with this contest. But the major part of this is the first level, which is you want to put a prize together for anyone that enrolls 1 new customer within that entire contest period of time, whatever you decipher that to be. So how easy do you think it is? If you've got a big team, a medium team, or whatever, how easy for it is everybody to run and play to qualify if you just have everyone to qualify for this prize level, you just have to recruit 1 or enroll 1. So you're gonna have a lot of people doing a little bit over a long period of time. However, everybody is going to run to participate. That creates massive momentum and action inside of your team and motivates your team to say, I can do this, let's play for this contest. So those are the 2 biggest things that you can do to motivate your team. Number 1, set the expectation when they come on board. How are you going to motivate them if they need motivation? Ask them that question and then provide that to them as their upline, as their leadership, as their mentorship. And then the second thing is run these Recruit One team contests. All right, the best thing that you can do, you'll see massive influx of volume come if you do a Recruit One rather than a Recruit 10 or top recruiter. And of course, there's different levels inside of that contest that I will put together to entertain those top producers, the 20%ers on my team. And so what I would encourage you to do is go over to the blog at TanyaAliza.com/66 download and pick up the exact formula, the exact guide and steps to run your own Recruit One contest in your team and start doing that right away. I really truly hope that it helps you, and I know that it will if you put it into action. So, did you get some value out of today's episode? I truly hope that you did. Make sure to head over to the blog and get the freebie that we've designed for you that goes with this episode and put that into action in your team immediately. It'll help you figure out your prizes. It'll help you figure out, the contest period time and how to do it. It'll outline it a little bit more in detail for you there. So pick it up, download it, and start implementing it into your team. Okay, so question of the week. What are you currently doing that's working really well in your team to motivate your players, to motivate your teammates? If you have something exciting and good that you do that's working really well, I'd love to hear about it and post it in the comment section below and join in on the conversation. I hope you got a ton of value out of this week's episode of Tanya Aliza TV. Make sure that you are subscribed, and we will see you on next week's episode.